Okay, cool. Welcome to the call, you guys. It is April 30th. You know what? Today is actually my 4-year coaching anniversary. I just realized that. Damn. I have to double check. I'm pretty sure it's today. I just realized as I said it out loud. But anyways, so exciting. We have so much going on. I am so excited for To Be Mindset. I don't think I've been this excited for a launch since Shift Shop, and that was only because I was in the test group. And then, I really haven't connected with some of the other ones. 80-day mindset, I think I did one day. I was like, I can't keep up with this. It's not how my mind works. I'm not that into it. That's for like diehards. This is a To Be Mindset is for people like me that suck with nutrition, suck with making the right choices, are emotional eaters, would pick a donut over a piece of chicken any day. It's those type of people that we can help with this program. I'm super excited for it to come out. And I'm actually going to I'll post this in the group later if I remember. But I'm going to do 2 giveaways. Well, 1 giveaway, I guess, technically, but there are 2 ways to enter. So the first one is going to be for every person. I don't know how to do it. I guess I didn't really think it through, but I was going to do like whoever sells the most To Be Mindsets gets entered or something, or maybe everyone, I guess I have to figure out the details. I didn't really think this through, but every time you sell a To Be Mindset, you get entered in a drawing. And if you buy it in yourself, if you buy it for yourself, you get 2 points in. So something like that. I guess I'll have to plan it out tomorrow. But if you have any ideas for that, basically a little competition, with some prizes and stuff, just cause I'm super psyched. I'm going to order it on Wednesday, and it comes with, UR2D. That's awesome. It comes with the water bottle, which is awesome. It comes with the tracker, which I think is like the vital piece that's missing from some of the things that we do. Like, I think when I was talking about like money, like I track every penny that I spent. Why wouldn't I track what I eat? They're the same thing. So I think that's gonna be super important. The access to her group, to Alana, is that how you pronounce it? Alana's group with the coaching. I know she's been for every trainer's first group, they're like super invested in it. They want to like make it, or I don't know, I guess she's not a trainer, but a nutritionist. They're like super into it and on there all the time and posting and commenting and stuff. So it'll be a great group. I'm really excited for that. And they're not going to have it open like the 80-day obsession was like a little crazy. It was like posting every 5 seconds. It's going to be either like posts that need approval, or you just comment on other people's posts. So it should be a great group. I'm excited for that. You have to be a coach and purchase To Be Mindset to be added to it. Shout out to Samantha for hitting Success Club like within the past few hours in the last of the month. She loves a good deadline, but she just hit 6. I know Rachel and Brooke were at 4 last I heard, and they were still pushing as well. So I'm excited for a new month tomorrow, and I think it's going to be crazy. I have 3 people right now who said they're going to purchase on Wednesday, so I'm really, obviously hoping that they do. I don't count, what is it like? Your chickens in a basket or something. Put all your eggs in a basket. I got confused because I've got a basket of eggs right here, and I couldn't remember the thing. All right. So anyways, Sam's going to be leading tonight's call on goal setting and making a goal and sticking with it, and setting, assigning your things to do for your goal. I have no words right now. So she's going to take that away. And if you want to go ahead and explain where you came up, like what kind of got you started on this and what we need to do.
Awesome sauce. All right. It's to correct your saying, you're combining 2 sayings there. You don't put all your eggs in one basket is when you're pushing for a goal like Success Club and you have one link out there and you need that one. That would be putting all your eggs in one basket. You're not counting your chickens till they've hatched on those people that might order in the future.
True story. And also not putting all my eggs in one basket. Just because I think these 3 people are going to order, I'm not counting them as like, oh, I'm at Success Club.
Right.
I'm going to keep adding.
Good. Yes. Even if you hit Success Club on the first day of the month, which would be stellar, you still got time. Or that would be the second. Anyway. Okay. So I was listening to The Compound Effect. That was the last PD book. I just finished that a couple days ago. And that was actually the second time I read it. I read it for the first time. I think it was my first or second PD book. So 3 years ago when I first started coaching. But I felt like getting back into it, and I'm glad I did, because I just think when you're in a different, I was in my business and myself were in a totally different place 3 years ago when I started versus today. So I was actually really excited. I don't even remember this piece of the book from the first time I read it. So that was a good part. So what he was talking about, and it was actually the after, I don't know what, I was listening to it on Audible, so I'm not sure what part of the book it was, the prologue or something. But he talked about that he doesn't believe the saying knowledge is power. He says it should be knowledge is the potential for power, meaning like you can read all these books, but if you don't do anything or change anything, nothing will change. Like it's not a race to see how many PD books you can read in a year. It's what can I use from my PD book and make some positive changes. So that's how he introduced this. And I know Katie was saying, Haley Christensen, who's one of the top coaches that we follow and like, she spoke at Boston Super Saturday a couple events ago. And she reads 1 page a day of her PD books and just dives into it, really gets a good understanding of it, and then, takes action. It's not just that she reads the book and moves on. So that's the whole point of this, is he talked about, okay, and the compound effect is basically like that it takes small actions every day to see larger results compounded in the future, but that it's the action that's really important. And he talked about goal setting, and he talked about 3 weeks, 90 days, and 3 years. And that you should break your goals into those 3. And he said, start at the biggest and go back. So if your goal is pay off debt or be a size 7, 8. No, we don't. We were talking about odd numbered sizes the other day. That's not for women or not for me. Be a size 8 or be home with your kids, or, there's a zillion different goals that you could have with this business. So think about what that is and, what is that going to look like in 3 years, and then backtrack. Okay, well, I can use myself as an example, because knowing I was going to be speaking about this, I've been thinking about it. So in 3 years, which is actually a really good time frame for me to think about, both of my kids will be in public school. And my goal is to be working enough with Beachbody where I do not have to have them in before and after care. And whether I'm home full-time working Beachbody, or if I find a part-time job that I could do, from 9 to 2 mother's hours or something, whatever that is, that is my goal, is to be not having my kids not in childcare so I can take them to the bus. They love riding the bus. That was my goal because of their excitement about the bus. So that's my 3-year goal. It's definitely not my 90-day goal. But in 90 days, from my business, I dropped from Diamond in January, and I haven't brought myself back up. And so my goal is to get myself up to Diamond. And so that's really my focus over the next 90 days. And then my 3-week goal is more like consistency. There we go. With my daily behaviors. So when he talks about your one task you're going to focus on over the next 3 weeks, he only wants you to focus on one thing. So in this business, you can post to social media 3 to 10 times a day, depending on if you're doing Insta stories or Facebook or both. You can send birthday messages. You can send invites. You can send friend requests. You can do your personal development. You can do your workouts. You can do your shake. And I mean, it goes on and on the list of the things that we can do every day as a coach. Some things are super easy. Like I would not suggest drinking your shake as this goal. Maybe for your challenger, but I know for yourself, everyone's drinking their shake. So think of one task that you can do every day that you can commit to doing every day. Don't judge yourself if you don't do the other things. My to-do list for Beachbody every day used to be like 11 things long. And I was just setting myself up for failure when I hadn't committed in so many months. If I do this process, I can commit to those 11 things every day because I've done them every day. So for me, my commitment is sending out messages. That's my commitment for the next 21 days, for the next 3 weeks, because that I know is going to move my business forward, because it's going to get me to my 90-day goal of hitting Diamond, which will get me to my income goal that I was talking about in 3 years. So they have to be related. And the reason he says 3 weeks, and you guys know this is why like a lot of workout programs like 21 Day Fix is 3 weeks, is because it takes about 3 weeks to make it a habit. And it sounds kind of silly, like all of the things we talk about in our training groups, like you have to do this, that, and the other thing. There's 10 things you have to do every day to be a Beachbody coach. And I'm only asking you to do one. But if we're all honest, myself included, how many of those 10 things have I done every day? Like 2, some days 0, some days 5, but most days closer under 5 than over 5. So if I can like buckle down and make it so it's not even thinking about it anymore, and I am sending out 2 to 3 invites every single day, 21 days, then it's like a habit, and it's not even something I'm even thinking about anymore. It's, oh, just let me go quickly do that. It becomes easier, it becomes quicker, it becomes easier to find people because I've already gotten in a routine. Now, and then he says, don't, and this is part of where the compound effect comes in, where, a lot of us are like, well, I just should do all 10 things or I'm not a good coach. But if you did this in the next year, and you every 3 weeks you added one more little task, not 100 tasks, one, you would be able to accomplish 17 additional tasks every single day that you had totally mastered. 17. Imagine if you could quickly check off 17 things on your Beachbody checklist. We'd all be 5-star diamonds right now. Like, that is insane. When he said that, I was like, oh, wow. Because it does seem kind of lame. Like, okay, do one thing. All right, am I the only one that thinks that sounds kind of lame just on the surface of it? Like, it's like, oh, just one thing. Like, I know Katie is an all or nothing kind of person. Like, she's either going to do every single thing on her checklist or she's doing nothing on her checklist. And I know a lot of you emeralds out there. I think actually everyone on this call but me is an emerald. And I know you guys are so into that. Like, I'm committed. I'm doing everything. And then when you don't, you feel like a failure. At least that's how I feel. Like, when I hit Success Club, like today I did by the skin of my teeth, but like last month I didn't. And I felt like a total failure, and it like threw me off track. And so I get that not like hitting that highest level for yourselves is really hard. But if you say, well, this is just one step in a process that's going to get me to all of the tasks on my to-do list by the end of the year. Honestly, if we can get 17 done in a year, I'm sure we can get 10 done by the end of 2018. I'd have to do the math on the 21 days things. But, so I didn't have a ton of content to talk about because I wanted to go around and everyone talk about one thing that they could do. And I don't want you to put your hardest thing first. So if inviting is your hardest thing, I actually don't mind inviting. I'm just not consistent with it. So if inviting is your hardest thing, you're never going to get past day 2. So I want one thing that you can do for the next 21 days that's going to get you to whatever your 90-day goal is. So let's go around, and if you can think about, you don't have to like tell me your 3-year goal, but your 90. If we're all thinking about Beachbody and building our businesses, whatever that's going to look like for you, think of one goal that you've got coming up or that you have kind of in your mind, and what's one task you're going to commit to for the next 21 days. And I'm going to write it down because we're all going to hold each other accountable. So Sam said inviting every day the next 21 straight days. Ha. All right.
Wait, what's your 3-year goal? I mean, no, I heard yours, but are we talking about like, so your 3-year goal is to work from home?
Yeah.
Or with the kids, whatever.
Yeah.
So your 90-day goal, like, are you working backwards?
Yeah. 90 day is diamond. Back to diamond.
Right. Okay. And so the next 21 days. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. In the 21 days, it's not like you have a goal in the next 21 days. It's not outcome driven. It's action driven over the next 21 days. So obviously, as long as your goal, your tasks for the next 21 days has to be related to whatever your 3-month and 3-year goals are.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah, I have my 3-year goal, but the other ones I don't so much have.
Right. It's hard. Like, it's so easy for me to say, oh yeah, I'm going to be home with the kids, but 3 years, like I can say that for the next 2.5 years before I have to really start working on it.
Exactly.
Not really, but it is so, like, I've been saying that goal since I started though. So now is a good time to start working on it. Yeah. So that's the key to this is coming up with a 90-day goal and this one action step. And you'll be doing about 4 before the 90 days is up.
Okay.
So thinking about your next 90-day goal. Who wants to go?
I will. I was not prepared. I have not thought about this before now, but I guess I would say my 3-year goal is to pay off my mortgage. And so that would mean my 90-day goal, I got to get back. I was making obviously more money when I was at the quarterly bonuses. So my 90-day goal would be to get back to 2-star to get the quarterly bonus. And then my 21-day goal, I would say to do like a call to action. No, like a more business related post every day, like whether it's to join my challenge group or join the coaching opportunity or talk about how it's changed my life. Like not just like because my post I'm about to do right now is like my dinner. Like not that. Those are not helpful, but like a call to action type of post. I think that's the best thing, because I haven't been good with those because I've been kind of blah. So I think that's the best thing for the next 21 days. Like, because I can follow up easily, and I can add friends easily. Like those things come easily to me. But to sit down and actually craft a post related to coaching, I don't do. And when I do them, like I get coaches. So that's the only way to get back to 2-star, to get more coaches, business builders. So.
That's perfect because it's action oriented. It's not totally outside of your comfort zone, but it's going to push you a little bit. And it's completely related to that 90-day goal. Like it's A to B. So that's awesome. Yay. And I just, I'm writing all this down, and we're going to hold each other accountable. I'm going to post this in the team page after this. And hopefully other people that do the recordings will also add theirs so we can hold each other accountable.
Love it.
All right. Dee, since I see your face, you're next. You got to unmute yourself.
There we go. Sorry, I disappeared for a second. No, I'm not used to the Mac. Can you hear me? Okay. So I actually was thinking about this while I was on vacation, and I set a goal for myself so that in 1 year for my nephew's wedding, I want to be down 50 pounds. And so I broke that down into basically 4 pounds a month over the next 12 months. And then I actually posted today that I was going to do a rolling every month, not challenge group, but success group, so that, to get people to join me, because I work better when I'm working with other people. And so what I have to be better with doing every day is posting something about it every single day and remembering to invite people to join me in the group. And by doing it as a rolling thing over the next 12 months, it'll just it'll become more natural, and that kind of a thing. So that's really what I'm focused on right now, is for the month of May, getting people going with the To Be mindset, because I really want that to kind of be the process that I use for the whole year, to keep things going and everything else like that, and using the information from the videos that they were talking about today in the wake up call. And I watched a whole bunch of the videos about it today, and that was the second part. I'm not good at watching videos at all. I mean, I'm much older than you guys, so videos is not a natural thing for me to do. And so that's my second thing, is that I want to watch more videos on just some of the daily things that we need to be doing and everything else to actually kind of, keep things, moving ahead.
Do you like audio?
I do listen to audio more so than I'm very overstimulated visually. And so, for me to have right now, just having 4 windows going on at the same time, it's like, I don't know where to look.
Yeah.
So, and for me, doing selfies is very unnatural, because it's not a good thing for me at all.
It takes a lot of practice. But what I was thinking is for audio, for like the YouTube videos and all that stuff, you could definitely just listen to them. You don't need to see the people's faces. And maybe if you're driving and you're just like looking ahead at, I don't know if you have to drive much, or just go for a drive, but if you're just looking at the car ahead of you and listening, maybe it's not like as distracting. I don't know. I get a lot done when I'm in the car.
Yep. So anyway, so that's what I'm working on right now.
Perfect.
All right, Morgan, you're up. Can you unmute yourself, or do you need us to? Oh, I think she's
Oh,
frozen.
no.
Boo.
Morgan, can you hear us? You're muted.
Oh, that helps. See,
Uh,
I was leading with the fact that I'm a little bit frazzled right now. There's a lot going on, so that was good. You couldn't hear any of that.
it's like
So I would say, I haven't really given a lot of thought to this at this moment. I guess my 90-day, go right in the middle, would be to get emeralds, because that's what I thought it would be at already. So that would be that goal. And then 21-day goal, I think for right now, to keep it small, for me to just keep reaching out to people, whether it's online or in person. I haven't really been able to get online all that much, like on a consistent basis every day. There's been a lot going on here. But it was also nice to take a break from being online. So I kind of like struggle with that. But if I'm not online every day, then maybe doing something in person where I at least talk to somebody about what's going on. And trying to get into getting like a challenge group started, or I want to look in the To Be Mindful stuff more. And yeah, I don't know about the 3-year. A little short-minded right now. So that would be the 21-day and the 90-day.
All right, that's good. And then you can, I know I just sprung this on you guys, but think about it, because think about, besides like emerald's important and for all the on paper reasons, but why did you think of that? Just kind of to think about your 3-year goal. What is that going to get you towards? And that might kind of get you towards what your 3-year might be. All right. So those are great. And now, just like anything, this call counts as personal development. And if we just sit here and said all these lovely things and do nothing about it, nothing will change. I won't get back to Diamond if I don't start inviting more regularly. Katie won't get back to 2-Star if she doesn't do public invites and call to action posts. Dee isn't going to hit the goal weight that she has in mind if she doesn't start participating in the To Be Mindset program and therefore her success group. And, if Morgan isn't connecting with more people in person and online, she's not going to get to Emerald. And I say these things out of love, not out of criticism, because I'm included myself in that. We all need to be held accountable. So I'm really excited that you guys participated. I didn't know if anyone would say anything. But I'm glad you guys did, and I'm really proud of you for putting that out there. So what is one thing that you would hope that we could do? Like Katie and I talk about this a lot, like when she's talking about a weight loss goal, like I know she likes me to not knock chips out of her hands, which is what I'd prefer, but she likes to be reminded of times where she was happier with her weight. So I showed her the other day an old before and after picture that I found as a motivation for her. And I just know that that's what she likes. So what do you guys, someone popped on. Hello.
Is someone on the phone?
Oh, I may have the wrong meeting. I'm sorry.
Oh, Brooke?
Yeah?
Oh, hey, it's us.
Hey.
Oh, yay. It doesn't show that it's you.
Oh, okay. I heard like some voices I didn't recognize. I was like, oh, I called the wrong meeting.
No, it's us. I can tell that accent anywhere.
Hi, Brooke.
Hi. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm in the car. For some reason, the Zoom app's not opening. So I can only talk, but that's okay. It's better than nothing.
Awesome. Well, we have Dee and Morgan and Sam and I on, and we are just talking about some goals. We'll post the recording after, but we're kind of setting a 3-year goal, breaking it down to a 90-day goal, and then to a 21-day goal, and creating an action step for those goals, which we'll post after. But I also just wanted to mention about that, that I am personally a big fan of 2 things, affirmations. Like, if I had a weight loss goal, I would say I am X amount of pounds, or I have lost 50 pounds, or I am a 2-star coach, or I am an emerald coach. Like, say them in the affirmative. If you guys know The Secret's like my top 5 favorite books of all time. Say them in the affirmative. Like, it is truthful. Oh, I gotta turn my fucking monitor off. Just beeps at me for the rest of the night. Sorry. This brand new like $150 monitor I got. If it's off for like 5 seconds, it just beeps at me all night. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So affirmations, I'm super into. They really help me like ground myself, and also visuals. So at my office, I obviously spend most of my time at my office desk. I have visual things all over my desk. Like, people have no idea what they mean, and they probably think I'm crazy. So I have like the 2-star schedule up. I have the bonus, like about how much we usually get. I have like a sign that says that like motivates me. I have all this stuff hidden, hanging up around my desk. I actually have, so you know, my goal is to pay off my mortgage. I have my mortgage like every $1,000 I, color it in to pay, when I pay it off. I had it like up on the wall, and someone asked me what it was. So I put it behind my computer because I'm not telling anybody there that. But so I kind of put it where I can just see the edge of the pink that I've highlighted. That's my visual. So whatever it is, whether it's fitting in a dress you used to wear, or just writing the number 100, or, like the paper chains, or paper clips of 100. Or I'm sorry, I think you said 50. I don't know why I'm saying 100. 50 pounds, you do 50 paper clips. Whatever it is that you can get creative and visual with, put them up around you where you spend the most time. On your refrigerator, like a reminder. Don't put like, a Victoria's Secret model on the refrigerator. That's just degrading to like not work. I used to do that when I was like 14. So I wouldn't go to the refrigerator, but like post motivational signs, or your meal plan, or just the number 50. So not the whole world needs to know, or a date, or, whatever it is for you, because I think that's so important. And I think that's about it. I'm very excited to stay to my goal. It's very scary making big goals like this. But do you guys have anything else before we hop off? Sam, do you have anything else to close it out?
No, thank you guys so much. And Brooke, the recording, it won't be that long. Just listen to it, and then you'll know exactly what the format is for your 3 things, so you can add them, so we can hold you accountable too.
Okay.
I bet yours and mine are going to be pretty similar.
Which makes mine very easy.
Right? So part of your thing can be holding Brooke and I accountable again. But I'm cleaning out my desk, and I've cleaned like literally everything out of my house. And for some reason this, which was the medal I got at Summit the year I turned diamond, didn't get packed up yet. So I'm glad that you said about the visuals. I used to have an alarm going off on my phone every day with the 5 affirmations. Like, people want to be on my team, like things like that I would say, things I honestly didn't really believe in it when I first set them out. So I'm going to actually get back into that, just typing up some things that I think are important and that I want to believe in myself. Like, I am, I have a purpose and a gift on this earth was actually one of them. So things like that, I suggest there's a lot of different ways to do that. So anything you can do to remind yourself that, you have a purpose and that you're going to reach your goals. So not if I, but when I.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, if no one has anything else, I know we won't have another call before To Be Mindset, but I am super excited for that to come out. Post any questions you have in the team page. I know a lot of us are really excited, and I think probably most people are doing it because it's completely new. And I think it's really what they need. I honestly consider it a lot like Weight Watchers in my mind. I think it'll have that, which works. Obviously, I think it'll have those same trigger things that it does for Weight Watchers for people. So if you have any questions, post them in the group, and just chill on launch day. Launch days are crazy. It's just how they go. So I honestly say the link goes live at 3 p.m. I usually wait till 5, let the computer shut down once their back office usually breaks, and then wait a little bit. You don't need to be in that chaos. There's no rush. Our people will all sign up. We know that. We'll give the link as soon as we can. But just have patience with Beachbody, the back office, and know that it's exciting that we can break the internet with a launch, because that's pretty badass. So cool. Bunnies. Or bunnies.
Mhm.
I forget
That's right.
what. 2 bunnies.
I forgot the name of the group. Yeah, something bunnies. Yeah.
Well, it's because there are 4 main principles, and so she does this, and they're like 2 bunnies and 2 bunnies. That's where 2B, the B stood for bunnies. But it like evolved into other
We'll
things.
figure it out.
Yeah, I know. There's so much. Yeah.
The Natural Wake Up Call today was great, though.
I
I
know.
listened to it this morning.
Yeah, it was good. I think I'm going to get my husband back to Emerald with this launch. Like, I'm hoping Wake Up Thursday with him being back to Emerald.
That's awesome.
So,
Me too.
yeah,
That's what
I'm
I'm
really excited.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'm
Brooke.
pretty sure I've got some people lined up that are like, I'm ready to go and I want to do the, like, discount coach thing. But, yeah, so I'm excited.
That's fabulous. And Dee, I think I forgot to respond to your question earlier. Yes, you can add your prospects to that 2B sneak peek group. It's a great place. I mean, that place is, the energy is just like, who wouldn't want to sign up after being in that group? The energy is just like incredible. So, and everyone's like, I want this program. I want this program. No matter what program they choose, or what package, I should say they choose, they can't lose. So, and we can't lose. So I'm scheduled to have another really big pay week, and it's only Monday. I can't wait to see what this does. So I hope we really have some momentum and see some changes. So I'm excited to get a lot of transformation, like testimonials. That's what I meant from this with our customers. I think that'll be key. So, and we're going to be, Nikki's doing a group for it, like a challenge group. And I'm also going to do like a private one for our team. So I'm going to add my people to both probably, but sometimes I like them to have a little bit more of a smaller situation where I can like keep my eye on them, but also the big one to learn from Nikki. So that's my plan. So it'll be open to our whole downline. So, all right, cool guys. If you have anything, shoot it in the team page, and I hope you guys have a great week, and it's gonna be May. Did I do it right? No, you guys, I'm so embarrassed. Okay.
It's the Justin Timberlake song. Right? I don't know which song though.
I won't sing it. I'm done embarrassing myself.
We're still recording.
Exactly. Can I delete the last 30 seconds? Just kidding. I actually don't get embarrassed with you guys because I know this isn't going to go like viral. So I'm not too worried about everyone seeing it on YouTube. But I'll post the recording in just a little bit. All right, guys?
Okay.
Awesome. Have a good night.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.